Hey guys, welcome back to another Proper Idiots podcast here on Proper Idiots. Today, the topic is YouTube success, the gold play button, the houses, the cars, the money, the stress. Ooh, such a sexy topic.
The stress.
The stress.
But people care. People always wonder.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like the most common thing of all time. Like, how do you get successful? What do you do when you're successful? How much money do YouTubers make? We're not answering that one.
You sell your soul to the devil.
Today I stumbled across a video of this girl. She's like, this is how much I made on YouTube. And she's like showing all of her checks.
Oh, God.
yeah.
And
Against
I was just like,
YouTube's
this
TOS?
needs to be deleted.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that's against YouTube's TOS anyway.
She was like, I went over with my legal team and this is legal. See, I made like $500 this month. And I was like,
my legal team. She's got a legal team.
With $500 a month.
Wow, that's good. That's really good.
Oh, man, she's rolling in it, guys.
$500 a month. I wish I made that kind of money.
For those of you who are really young, $500 is not a living wage at all.
Yeah,
you can't even
sounds
pay
like
rent
good
with
money,
that.
but yeah,
it sounds good. It's not.
You can barely pay internet and electric with that kind of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's not as good as it sounds.
Not to mention
Grown up.
rent. Oh,
yeah.
God.
You know, when you're an adult, you got cell phone payments, insurance, rent.
See, my mom
food,
still pays for mine. I love my
gas.
mom.
You got
You have a
all the
lot to
bills.
pay for.
Okay,
My
so
mom's a great lady.
If you guys are looking at the screen right now, we have a bunch of fan art popping up. These were submitted through our Twitter at the Proper Idiots. If you guys want to see your fan art here on the channel, make sure you submit that for next week's podcast.
let's start right into the topic, YouTube success. So I guess we can just take turns kind of talking about, like, how did we get to where we are? Like, what do you have to do to grow a YouTube channel? Because, like, that's like us all the time. So who wants to go first?
Ladies first. So, Megan?
Oh.
Zach.
Well, yeah, I'm not the very best one to start on, considering, as mentioned before, I own this room and that's it. Like, I don't have a kitchen, I don't have a living room. I have a bathroom in this room. Like, that's what I pay rent for, is just this room. So
Hot
YouTube
diggity
success,
daffodil.
we aren't there yet, but it's a lot of fun and hard work.
No, people would consider you successful. You have nearly 70,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
How did you get to where you are? Like, what can you recommend to other ladies or even guys watching that want your advice and how to get to 70,000 subs? Because that's a successful number.
Yeah, I guess that's a pretty good number. I should be more grateful for it. Well, I am grateful for it, but I got here because basically I started off on my own, just hanging out, and then I went to a convention called the GameCon and I met Zach, and then he was like, oh, you could be a voice actress for my Minecraft school, and I was like, okay, so I did that. And after working with him and Bert for a long time, my channel just kind of grew because I did videos with them and everybody recognized my voice and just like that. And then Zach gave me a shout out one day and here we are.
Collaboration is key.
Collaboration.
Collaboration? Is that the key to success?
No,
it is, though.
It is,
really
yeah.
is.
It is.
Coming from someone who
It
didn't
is,
collaborate for the
I
first
could
2
agree with
years
that.
on YouTube, yeah, it is.
I could definitely agree with that, yeah.
I feel like we've
No,
all
and
collaborated, therefore we have succeeded because of collaboration.
I mean, hey,
Yeah,
we're
that's
all
what this entire
collaborating right
Proper
now.
Idiots thing
Exactly.
is. It's collaboration.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, it's like, it can be really hard to find people to collaborate with because it's really hard to find like a group of close-knit friends that you can just record with if nobody else around you records. Like, reaching out to people over the internet is kind of difficult.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
try to find some friends that you know in real life to collaborate
I
with
used to
you.
always say, because a lot of people would ask me on my channel, like, well, how did you get so big? Well, I always say, in theory, if you have 10 subscribers and someone else has 10 subscribers, you both work together, and then now you both have 20 subscribers. Now the two of you go out and, collab with someone with 20 subscribers. Now you both have 40 subscribers, and they're on, and they're on, and they're
It's
on.
very
Start so
exponential,
small.
yeah. Yeah, and you're going to notice, like, collaborating is so huge. Because, like, for the first 2 years I did YouTube, I didn't actually collaborate in a single video with anybody.
Yeah.
And I didn't even gain 100 subscribers in the first. Well, I was a little over 100 in like 2 years. Like, that's, it's nothing. But then I started collaborating with a friend of mine named Jack, who I met just playing the game online, and he had like, I think 2,000 at the time, and we just, and that's when that happened. So then I got up to a few thousand. He was out, then he went up to like 50,000, and
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Dang.
So
Like,
collaborations, they really work. They
No,
really
yeah.
do.
And like my entire, like when I started YouTube, people would be like, hey, I want to collab. And I was like, no, I'm working on my own channel. I want people to see me. I want to have my own personality. And that's just not really the way to do it, because that's how I was at first too. I was like, I don't want to collaborate. I don't want to work with people. I want my channel to be about me. And sometimes you have to realize, like, that's not always the best route. That's not the best
YouTube is
approach.
about friendship.
yeah, I
It
think
is.
collaborating is the only
Yep.
fun way to do YouTube. If you're not working with other people, it's boring.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's not nearly as fun.
Yeah.
And I like to think of it like a TV show. If you have like a TV show and there's only one character all the time, it's like who cares? But if it's like, oh, multiple characters, then you are more invested in the TV show, right? So
Yeah, I could definitely agree with that, but like doing YouTube solo, because I could go from this, because I made it all the way up to a couple 100,000 subscribers doing it only solo, and really the only way you can go about that without collaborating is doing content that hasn't been made before.
Yep.
What I did was all the top Minecraft videos. If you go to my channel, you probably see a lot of top Minecraft content. You know, back then when I started that, no one did like top Minecraft mods. No one did that stuff. I mean, there's probably like 1 or 2 videos, but at the time, like now like everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, being very unique. So doing content that no one has done before, you can do that as a solo person. I mean, that's really good ways to grow too.
Like when I was growing, I remember like I was like one of the like handful of people doing Minecraft machinimas. Like I saw the very first like ever Minecraft machinima, and I was like, that's cool. I want to do that. So then I contacted that guy that was making that machinima, and he helped me make machinimas, and then he taught me the ways, and then I went on to make machinimas, and that's how my channel grew. Like I never collaborated in the sense of being in other people's videos, but I had people in my videos, and like it created a good cast of people that created like good content. So like you don't have to be on a big guy's channel to grow. It's just like if you can utilize other people to make better videos, it's a plus. Like,
Yeah.
it's better.
plus
so,
you make friends.
yeah, friends.
Collaboration is key. What we're
Now,
trying to say.
I'm gonna kind of bring up a question here because I know this is gonna be asked. Some people are gonna have friends who don't do YouTube and don't really know anyone that does YouTube, so they're gonna be like, "Where do I find those sort of friends and connections that you guys kind of found?" I know it's gonna come up. So
I found all mine online, like just like either playing games, Xbox Live, like
Conventions, browsing.
Definitely conventions.
Yeah.
yeah, my first was through Gary's Mod, is where I found my first ever like group of friends that made online video. Well, they didn't really do it themselves. They made for funny, YouTube partners. But then conventions were where I met, like, really started collaborating with people in the. So.
Yeah, like collaborating is important, and meeting people and just being friends and just having fun. Like it takes forever to get big too. So if you're just in it to get bigger, that's never gonna happen. So
And don't expect it to happen overnight.
Yeah, that
It won't happen
That's
overnight.
what I was gonna go into. I was gonna go to like kind of like motivation and inspiration type stuff, because YouTube is like it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen in a year probably.
Yeah.
No.
Like it's years of work. It's
I will
it's a
say
lot
this.
For
of work.
example,
Some
Zach's had his
people
channel for
do
like
get
6
it.
years.
Yeah.
Some people get it very quickly. Some of us we work very hard.
Very
For
long
years.
for very little, barely getting by.
Yep.
To
Yeah.
get to where you are. So
Yeah.
now let's change gears here. We're gonna talk
Okay.
about what are the best things that come with being big on YouTube. Like, what are the perks of being big on YouTube? Like, what's the funnest thing you've got to do because you were big on YouTube, or what's the coolest thing you've received because you're big on YouTube? Just stuff like that, like convention wise, VIP wise.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
I'm gonna kind of jump
kinda
in
tough
and just say
question.
right off the bat, it's got to be conventions and like meeting subscribers. It's probably the most like
that too, yeah.
cool thing that's ever
Yeah.
like. It's great to be able to do this as a job. Don't get me wrong, but just being able to meet the people who watch your videos and like.
Yeah.
Seeing them like get excited to see you, like it's so weird because like you think of yourself like because we're people, and just to see someone get so excited over something like that, it's just so weird but so cool at the same time, and that's got to be my favorite part.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
It
for
was
sure.
fun to
When I
match,
was
like,
at
faces.
Minecon 2013, that was ridiculous. That was my first convention, and I went with AviatorGaming,
Yeah, that was
and it blew me out of the water.
We're going to Minecon this year, by the way.
Minecon.
Just FYI.
I hope I get to go. I'm not sure.
I'm going. I'm going.
No,
to
Bert,
Minecon.
you're going.
Go. I'm going.
We all
But
go
we're
to
all
going.
Minecon.
Yay!
We're all going to
Minecraft.
I'm going to Minecon. But
Yay.
no, I was a little under 100,000 subscribers, and I signed so many autographs that my hand hurt,
Yeah.
and it was so amazing. I actually teared up a little.
Aw.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, that was like one of the funnest conventions ever. Minecon 2013. That was the best. And then UCube was also pretty cool because everyone was
for
just
sure.
there in New York. But yeah, I guess the best part is like all the traveling you get to do. Like once you're
Traveling
bigger.
for sure.
Yeah,
That's
you
my
get to-
favorite.
Oh, traveling
is
is a lot of
And
fun.
meeting,
Yeah.
like traveling to meet all the fans.
Yeah,
That's probably
exactly.
my favorite.
Like
Yeah,
getting to
that's
experience
very
all
fun.
that.
Definitely.
And then like most of the time, like when you're traveling, like like having this job is great because you can like queue up a whole bunch of stuff and actually be able to take time off without having to put in like a work order to your boss or save up hours of vacation time just to get a couple days off a year. Like, yeah, like a lot of people act like YouTube is a really hard job, which there is moments where it's hard, but I'd rather do YouTube than anything else in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
hands
and
down,
like,
hands down.
don't forget to mention, yeah, we don't have to put in work orders, we don't have to request time off, but the queuing,
Yeah,
like
queuing's
literally
brutal.
making so many videos in advance to make sure something goes
It's
up
a lot
the
of work.
entire week that you're gone, it's rough. It's really hard.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, because it's like you work 1 week to cover 2 weeks, so it's like you do 2 weeks of work in 1 week, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So instead of working a few hours a day, maybe you're working like 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever it is, depending on, like, the bigger you get, of course you can get like editors and graphic designers and all that kind of stuff. So you maybe just make the content, but that still takes a lot of time to like creatively come up with the ideas, write the scripts, like get all that together.
Well, I had a blue collar job, and I don't want to go back. I definitely
Me
enjoy
too.
this way more. And I don't know. When I was growing up, I didn't see myself ever leaving the state of Alabama, where I'm from. And now that I've lived in Wisconsin, I've lived in LA now twice, and I love it. And it's just incredible to be able to.
Facebooked it like a couple days back. Like I counted like all the cities and states I moved to in the last like 2.5, 3 years. And now including like Dallas, it's going to be like 7 cities, 4 states in 3 years. Yeah. Like,
There's a lot of
just
traveling.
I guess I
moving
can add
around.
Texas to that
That's
very
crazy.
soon.
Yeah, it's a lot of moving, and like, because like if there's an opportunity as a YouTuber, you don't get like a billion of them, so you usually take it and you go wherever you got to go.
Yeah.
We're never promised tomorrow.
Yeah,
as a YouTuber.
exactly. Like there's no like I don't know like sitting in my office that I'm gonna have this job for the next 40 years. Like someone that works at I don't know, like a computer software company or something knows like,
For
hey,
like
I
a-
got my
Yeah.
education. I'm gonna be here for 40 years. Blah blah blah.
And
then
if they
I'm
don't,
retired.
they could just hop over and grab a different job. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you feel like YouTube, you can't just hop over and grab another channel. Some people do, and they might find success, but it's not as easy as you think, you know?
No.
It is not easy at all.
It's an odd type of resume to have.
Yeah. Oh God, it's hard to even get
Yeah.
houses and like loans unless you're making like
Yep.
decent money. Like it's really hard to like prove like when as
No,
soon as
I
you're trying to
make
get a loan,
money.
it's like, what do you do? Oh, YouTube.
Right,
Oh, you work for
yeah.
YouTube. Let us contact them. No, we don't work for YouTube.
right.
We work for ourselves. I made a mistake once doing that, like getting a car loan. I'm like, oh yeah, I work at YouTube, whatever, blah blah blah. I thought that would be the
Right.
easiest way to explain it. But then when I
Yeah,
went to
yeah,
check, they're like, no, you don't. Like, what do you do for a living?
you don't.
You lie.
I'm like, whoops, I didn't mean to. Okay, so what is the thing that you most look forward to by growing on YouTube? Like, do you look forward to the diamond play button? Do you look forward to more traveling? Do you look forward to the lifestyle that comes with it, or the new? I feel like you unlock new YouTubers when you hit certain milestones. Like, oh, I'm at 5 million subs now. I can talk to KSI and blah blah.
Oh,
blah,
you
blah,
do.
blah.
I feel like you definitely do.
yeah.
'Cause honestly, and it's not even like a stuck-up factor from other YouTubers. It's like they literally don't see you until
Yeah.
you hit a certain point. It's not like, oh no, you have to have this many to talk to me. It's like, oh wait, who are you? No offense, but you could just be another viewer, and it's really hard to speak to everybody. But once you hit
Yeah.
that mile, you start appearing in their mentions. You get a verified button, and people are like, oh, who is
Yep.
that?
I was just gonna
So,
say that.
Yeah.
Like, today I had to contact Joey Garcefa because
Oh,
I was
I wanna
wondering
meet
something
him.
about his like this one gameplay he was doing. I was like, oh, what's the mod pack? And I contacted him, and I'm verified on Twitter. I'm lucky because he's got like 3 million followers, so there's no way
Wow.
he would have saw me
Yeah.
if I wasn't verified. But I hit him up, I'm like, follow me, bro. I gotta talk to you. And then he was able to follow me, and it's like you unlocked that privilege.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Joey
you know?
Garcefa privilege. Thank
Unlocked.
You.
Joey
Good
Garcefa.
Yeah.
day,
It's
everyone.
crazy because years ago when I was much smaller than I was now, like I always wonder, I'm like, how do big YouTubers not notice channels like down here? Like, because when you're that small, you see every channel, including the small ones,
Yeah.
including the big ones, because you're sort of part of that. But now that I'm like, I'm not gonna say large, but larger, it's so hard to look back. Like the other day I was digging through, I was like, I wonder if there's any like smaller like role play channels out there that I just don't know about. And I started looking, and there's not that many. There's like I found one or two, but I feel like there's a whole community of them, and I just haven't been able to find them yet. You know?
Yeah, there's
So-
this website, like, I think Ender Toys is the website. You can literally
I'm
look at
literally
every-
holding up your toys right now.
No! Don't touch
have
my
some.
toy.
Don't buy
Cool.
them.
Don't
Don't
buy the
buy
toys,
them.
guys. They're
Don't buy
horrible.
them. They
Are they really?
They steal
yeah,
from the YouTubers.
Don't buy. Look, the head just falls off. Like, do you want to waste
I
money?
didn't have that problem. I thought they were great.
I have a few at my house right now.
Well, they're,
I
I think
have
it's...
them like I have them hanging in my PC. Like they're sitting on like my PC and like hanging from stuff. It's sick.
Here, I have, like, the first ever version of it. Like, this was,
Yeah,
like,
Seuss
from
crap.
2013.
Let's be
with
honest.
this
The
one.
only reason that they're kind of shady is because they're profiting off of Zach's. I'm just gonna be super brutally
success.
honest. They're profiting off of Zach's success by using his Minecraft skin. Zach doesn't get any of the profit, any of anything from this. They're selling his skin on a 3D printed toy, and he doesn't get anything.
You can't hate him because it's really cool and it's a smart idea.
Yeah, it's not
No,
like
I-
our skins are
And it's
trademarked,
working.
so.
No, they aren't.
Yeah,
but-
Yeah, fair
wait
point.
till Microsoft sues them into the Stone Age, okay?
Into the stone.
Well, I'm glad I got a few of their toys.
I've contacted
I like it.
Microsoft.
I like
They're
them. I
coming
have
for
my
you, Ender
character.
Toys.
I wrote an email to Microsoft.
They hang around my whole entire room. They're everywhere.
I'm gonna kill you, Nathan. I'm gonna kill you.
They're everywhere.
No, I think it's either their website or Seusscraft's website. You can see every Minecrafter that exists on YouTube. They literally
think
list
that's
them from
Seusscraft.
number 1 to like number 4,000, 7 million. I don't know. Like, but you
okay.
can see like their size and their total views, like how many subs, and
pretty
how many
cool.
views. So it's a way to like collaborate. Like you can, if you're a Minecrafter, that's a way. You can be like, okay, I have 1,000 subs, and you can go on that website. And you can be like, oh, they have 1,000 subs. Let's contact them. Hit
That's
them up.
actually a very valid point.
Yep. So, okay, so we're all excited for unlocking new YouTubers the bigger we get.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for LED.
I wouldn't
Shadow
say
Lady.
I'm excited about unlocking, being able to talk to certain people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because, I mean, I've been pretty small on YouTube there for a while, and I don't know. I feel like most big YouTubers will talk to you.
Well, in our
if you're a-
community, but it's hard to reach out to ones that aren't in Minecraft. Like, it's hard to reach
Yeah.
out to like a KSI if you're not on the radar.
Now, would we really consider KSI a Minecraft?
No, he's not. That's why I'm saying it's hard to reach out to him if he's not a Minecrafter. Like, it's hard to reach out to like Shane Dawson and those kind of guys because like
I
they're not in
talked to
our
Luke
community.
Skywalker once.
Okay, Bert.
Mark
Bert.
Hamill.
You're cool.
Yoda lives in my
I wish
house.
Lucky. Speaking of Yoda and them, let's just look at this picture on Zach's. Look there. He's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
There's a
Oh, we have
picture.
to show some fan art.
Yeah, we got to show
Oh.
fan art.
That's
We
Zach.
forgot
Look
about
at
that.
him, guys.
Oh,
He's
right.
Obi-Wan
But we
Kenobi.
didn't forget
Fan
about that
art.
because we went back and recorded a clip and put it in the front.
Right. So it's there
Good
now.
job, guys.
Yeah, we did it.
But no, like I guess just like success on YouTube is all about patience, and you gotta be very persistent, and you have to work hard.
Yeah,
and,
and
be
also-
creative.
I see it like people call it success on YouTube, but I see it as like you never be successful on YouTube because there's not a limit,
Yeah.
There's so many subscribers you can get. I mean, there's not a limit. So I see it as you're never successful on YouTube. That's the way I think of it.
Unless you're PewDiePie.
I don't know.
And you're
Oh, I
number
mean,
Well, I
You're
feel like you
PewDiePie.
can be
number one
successful. I
subscribed,
think
so I guess
success-
he's successful, but
I feel
that's
like
just
you
the way I
reach-
see it.
Well,
Because when you look at
Go ahead.
when you look at sub counts, I mean, they just always go up, because they don't have a
Not
limit.
always go up.
I mean,
Me-
yeah, well, not always, but they don't have a
No.
limit. So it's like, how can you be successful when there's not even a limit?
When I have every
Okay, if you
every
can,
human in the entire
Listen.
world,
That
then I'll
took
be
me a minute.
successful.
Listen to
There you
Megan.
go.
if you can pay your rent, you're successful in
Yep.
life.
If you can live,
If you can
live your life.
afford to live, if you can support a family, you are successful in life.
Yeah, I don't even.
Bottom
I
line.
don't
agree.
see it as. I don't see it as that though. Like,
Oh, see,
like,
I
if you
do.
can
I
pay
totally
rent
You
and
can never
stuff,
stop
that's great. But the
growing.
real question is, are you happy doing it? That's the real question.
Well, then
Yeah,
that's
if you're
also
if
success.
you're happy with that success, I mean, there's different
you're
types of
happy.
success,
Because I mean, there
Like-
could be a guy that makes $100 billion a day and hates his life, but there could be a guy that makes $1 a year and is happy, like to the moon. And
I'd
I
just
could
be
I would
miserable
call
for
him
one
more
day,
successful.
and then
First
it's
day that I actually
Personally-
moved
My
out of my
life.
house and I moved out to LA to live in Zach or AviatorGaming's closet is when I felt successful. I lived in a closet when I first
Yeah,
started
like
doing
I feel
YouTube.
like my channel is
And I
successful
felt
right
like-
now.
Incredible.
Yeah. No, like
The
I
way-
feel like you can feel like you're successful making $0, but then
Oh, yeah.
that means I could be like, oh, taking naps, I feel super successful. I'm gonna nap all the time, guys. Success. I live with my mom till I'm 60, and then
Well,
I
yeah.
die.
If that's your goal,
I
then
enjoy
you've
naps,
succeeded.
so-
Success
No,
is
yeah.
just
I
what
mean,
your
That's
goals
not
are.
like success is measured also by like society's measurement of success.
right.
Like,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
being a professional napper isn't gonna actually fulfill.
How do
any
you know?
I'd
pros-
love to be a
prophecy.
professional
Unless you were somehow
napper.
making millions doing it.
Or
Unless
just
you
make
work
it-
for
yeah,
NASA or something, and they have something like
Show
that
us
where they
how you
want to do
nap.
testing on sleeping.
need to see how you do your napping.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Show
I
me
don't
the
know. That's
nap.
just the way. That's just the way I see it. I mean, if you're happy, I see you as a successful. It's like that.
Successful.
Successful. person.
Successful, there
If you're happy, if you're smiling every day, you are successful. But if you're frowning,
Not with these teeth.
you can do something. to fix it.
I got
God.
bad teeth.
I can
don't like
picture
my
them,
teeth.
Bert. I can picture them.
Ah, come on. My mom, she gave me an option when I was younger. She said, you can have a truck or you can have braces. And I was like, A truck.
I feel like a truck's
Definitely
more
a
expensive than
truck.
braces, though. Braces
Yeah,
are like
well,
2 grand.
It
Braces aren't-
depends.
Braces are
depends.
pretty
Hey, you know what?
expensive.
Braces
Maybe,
are like
maybe I
$5,000,
can get
$6,000.
sponsored by like a brace company.
Guys,
Invisalign.
Invisalign.
I'd
Sponsor
love to
Bert,
be
guys.
sponsored by Invisalign because I hate my teeth.
You'd have to talk about them all
Yeah,
the
like
time.
every face cam video, you have like your braces on, so
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Oh, look at my braces."
Well, no,
That's
I
why-
need Invisalign, so they'd be
Yeah, when you get
invisible,
older,
no
you
one
need
would ever know.
Invisalign. I feel like wearing braces as like an older person is kind of weird.
I've
Yeah,
never
I'm
had
25. I don't
braces.
need braces. I don't want to be
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
do math.
I do math.
I'm good at doing the numbers.
I number.
Okay, guys, we are going to end this podcast with a fire round of Would You Rather.
No.
Okay, let's hear it.
Course, you know that's how it rolls in this
I
house,
hate
Megan.
these. I hate these.
Okay,
Well, we
what
have
are we
the app
doing?
up, so it's gonna, this is conundrums. Okay, so would you rather have an unlimited supply of your favorite food, okay, or have an unlimited supply of your favorite drink?
Food.
No, see,
Food.
I would say
Food.
drink. But that's
Food.
just because if it was food, I'd keep eating it and get fat. Whereas the drink, I could at least hesitate and then
Well-
be like, because I don't want to. Oh, it's like I enjoy, like as an example, Sprite. I was literally drinking it during the podcast, and would I mean, that's not my favorite drink, but let's just say it was. I don't always want a Sprite, even though it's like one of my favorites. However,
Yeah,
when it
same.
comes to my favorite food, I always want that. So, either way, I'd go with the drink just because I could resist it more.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. If you guys didn't know.
So
I
you'd
love
want
me some
unlimited Dr. Pepper, Bert?
But no, I would not want unlimited
No, I
Dr.
would want
Pepper because
food.
I have had like 3 in one day, and then it's like
Your face breaks
I don't
out.
want it. I don't want
Like
it
I feel
anymore.
like if you're broke, food might be the best way to go because you could always drink water out of like the ditch.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you could eat.
Out of
I mean, it's not
That's
saying you
it.
can
What
have
am I,
any
a cat or
other
a
food.
dog?
It's just saying a limited supply.
Yeah, it's unlimited, so I could be like hamburger, like
Hamburger,
Well, actually-
hamburger.
eat the
No,
rest of
I
my
got
life.
broads in Atlanta.
I got broads
Which
and
do
meat.
whichever is more expensive, and then just start selling it off.
Steak. My favorite food's steak.
Food. Yeah.
It's steak, and now you can just make a steak
Kobe
out and
beef.
sell
Raw
off
steak
your
so that you
unlimited
can go
steak.
You
sell
can't sell it.
Oh.
Against the rules.
That's the worst. Okay, next question. Would you rather talk to your 14-year-old self or talk to your 75-year-old self?
75.
14.
75.
14.
75.
75,
already-
then you know the future.
Yeah,
See, that's
exactly.
why. I want
I
the
don't wanna
future. I
know
want to
that.
be like, was YouTube a good choice in life?
But you,
No!
you could go
Yeah.
back. You could go back, talk to your 14-year-old self, tell him how big Minecraft roleplays are going to be and do them before anyone else and be like the biggest guy on YouTube.
Tell him to invest. No. Oh, no, actually, you know why I'd go in the past? Tell him to invest in Tesla.
Yeah, but he has no money. You're 14.
And
Have
also,
my dad do
be
it for
friend
me?
Booty Pie.
I
Dad,
had
invest in
some
Tesla.
money
He'd be
when
like,
I was
Dad,
14.
give me
Give me a
shut
loan
up.
of $1 million.
No, Bitcoin. I'd be like,
Invest in
put all your
Tesla.
money on
Oh,
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yep.
SpaceX.
People said 75. Megan, what do you think? What do you think? Are you going to
I'd
talk to
do
your
75.
younger or older self?
No, I said I would talk to my 14-year-old self.
No, you know what?
What
Because
would
I
you
love
warn
my
your
14-year-old
14-year-old self? What would
You
you
like
I
warn?
would
your
tell her that the scene never dies and to never change.
The scene never
The
dies. God.
Yeah.
No, see, I feel like 75 because then you could ask the 75-year-old self what to
What's
what
the
to
lottery
invest in.
numbers, man?
Yeah, exactly. What's the lottery numbers? What do you want to invest in?
Okay, but would
You
your
know?
75-year-old self remember that, or would you get
He'll
like
have the-
dementia?
He'll have some super version of the internet. He'll just be like, he'll just be
No, that's
thinking
not
of it and
in
he'll
the
know the
rules.
answer.
What if you get there and they just can't? They're just like, meh. I don't remember anything. I'm
What, they have like
old.
dementia or something?
Yeah, that's
Like-
what I just said. That's what I just
Oh.
said.
All
When
right,
they
first
have,
of
like,
all,
dementia.
I'm not living to 75. There's no way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go talk to your 75-year-old self, and he's like, "You died 10 years ago."
You died.
Good luck.
Oh,
Your
Do
chances
a
are great.
lot.
That's funny.
Would you rather be stuck in a TV show? I guess that's what they mean. TV show.
Truman Show.
Or be stuck in a video game.
Video game.
Video game.
Video
No,
game. I feel
wait,
like you
no
have a
TV
chance
show.
of dying a lot in a video game. You have a high chance of death.
If you've never seen Grey's Anatomy, everybody dies
Yeah.
in that show.
Yeah, have you
Oh,
never
actually,
seen
no.
Grey's
I would
Anatomy?
do TV show.
Yeah, TV. I could
TV
live on
show.
Family Guy and be Peter's best friend.
Yeah.
Hey,
Why would you want
Peter.
that?
You know,
Hey,
I
Peter.
would do it in like, you know where I would do it in like some show where money doesn't rule the
No,
world,
no,
and then you
no,
could kind of
no,
just
no,
like do whatever
no.
you wanted and just be fine and live comfortably no matter what you
Adventure
did.
time.
Adventure, yeah.
Adventure time.
That'd be awesome, actually.
House
That
Yeah,
would
I
be-
would.
Magic
like-
school bus.
Magic oh my
Oh,
god. Oh, that would be bad.
If you lived in a video game, what game would you guys live in then? If it's
Skyrim.
if it's a Skyrim. Whoa, wow, that's
Skyrim.
lovely.
GTA.
I haven't
Skyrim.
thought about it. Definitely not GTA.
That would be like
Definitely
living in
not GTA.
Compton. Go
I see-
do that now.
I would do
Yeah, go
Skyrim
to
just because it would be cool to do like a medieval
Oh,
theme
Skyrim
thing.
would
I feel
be
like I get
cool.
sick of it pretty quick, but I'd choose Skyrim just because it'd be cool.
I'd
Oh,
live
I
in
think
The
World of
Sims.
Warcraft. World of Warcraft.
Ooh, that would
Ooh.
be cool.
What about
Oh,
The
yeah.
Sims? You could just type in motherload and be like a bajillionaire. Be like,
Your
"Ugh,
options are really limited, though. They don't even have toddlers.
well, I don't need toddlers. I'll go right to children.
You'll never
I don't
have
need
a
no
kid.
children.
I'll live in The Sims 3 with all the expansions.
Okay, that's a better deal than The Sims
Better
4
life.
right now.
huh?
Just right now.
Okay, okay.
I don't know what this one. We're not even gonna answer this one, but it was fart in a train or fart on a plane.
Who cares?
Fart on a train or a plane? Fart on a plane.
Plane? No. What's
I
the
don't go on
difference?
trains, so I mean,
Never been. I've been in a train.
I
like
farted
twice.
on planes all the time.
Oh, I love it because it's really loud, and you're like,
Yeah, you can rip the loudest fart and no one will know. Like,
no one will
But
know.
what if it smells though really
okay,
bad?
well, they
Right.
smell it, but they don't know where it comes from.
I
You can
want it
just
to
be like-
smell.
The guy
Like,
next to
you
you will be
just-
like, "Oh my god, this guy just farted."
And I'll be
Yeah.
like, shut
He'll
up,
rat you out.
like, sir.
This one's actually good.
Are you on the
keep your
most
headphones
immature
on.
Oh,
portion?
here we go.
of
What is
this?
it? Let's hear it.
Would you rather have your face used as a chair by the sweatiest, most stinky people in
No.
the world,
Oh yeah.
or have your back used as a bridge by the heaviest people
Oh,
in
I'd be
the world?
dead.
I'll be having
What's
some
the-
sweatiness on my face. I got
Well,
a bad
It
back.
sounds like you die either way.
It sounds very
Like-
miserable.
I do my back just because,
It's like a footbridge. People are just walking across all day. Ugh.
like, as,
Oh.
well, as far as the back's concerned, like, yeah, it's painful, but the other one
I'd
just
probably
smells
do the
like
back.
gross, and I'd probably end up
probably
like
do the back.
getting
That would be
sick.
pretty
so-
I
cool,
like
too.
my face. I mean,
You'd have
both
two
be
pink
painful.
eyes every day. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
Gross.
stick to the fat guy on my back.
You get guys like Nathan.
Yeah.
You're like a plane chair, and he's just like crapping in your
I'm
face
kinky.
all day.
I like stuff on my
Yeah,
face.
no thanks.
Okay,
I
I
Bert.
like
you know what it
dirty
is?
booties on my
I
face.
picture like those Magic the Gathering tournaments you see where everyone's sitting at those like those. It's all over. I'm just like no.
Gross, the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
Yeah, I'm like
Oh,
no.
that's worse.
I'll stick to the walking on my back.
Would you rather control space or control time?
Oh,
Time.
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 Why would you want to control space?
What
You
exactly?
could-
Well,
If
does
you
it mean
if you
control
control
space
space,
as
don't you
in, like
control time?
telekinesis?
No,
I'm kinda
time and
confused.
space are the
If
two.
you control
like,
space, what are
opposites.
you exactly controlling?
Like, the
Like, wouldn't that just
moon,
be like-
planets?
oh, yeah, no, time.
Couldn't I
Time.
pull Earth closer
Control
to
time.
another like universe? Or
Why would you do that? We would die.
I don't know. We could shake things up a little bit, Megan. Okay.
Cool. Space.
And all die. That sounds like a good idea.
Thrust us through the universe at 2 billion,
See how
6
It'd be like
billion
close
miles
you
per
get to the
hour.
sun.
like drifting a corner and you slow down time, so you have to like.
Right,
lift the
see,
corner.
Okay,
I do
honestly, I
time.
think the question is asking space as in like the world, just like moving things, like telekinesis, like
Okay.
space and
Okay,
time.
let's call it
Kudos.
telekinesis then. I'd still do time.
I think
Ah,
I
yeah,
do time.
Time.
There is
Time,
so
time,
much
time,
you
time,
could
time,
do
time,
with
time,
time.
Oh, yeah,
You
I
know
would
what to
freeze
invest
time.
in.
Everybody
You know all
time.
the lottery numbers.
Everyone
Like
time.
you
No,
know
no, wait. What did
everything.
they mean by control time? You control live time, like you can pause it. Well, I guess
Yeah.
you could fast forward and rewind then.
Yeah, like have you seen that movie where the
Have you
dude is
seen
the
Click?
clicker or whatever? Yeah, click.
Adam
That's it.
Sandler,
Click.
Yeah.
That
Where-
movie was sad and
was
miserable,
so
and a
bad.
lot of people
There's another
died.
movie where a guy has a clock and it's called Clock Stoppers. It was pretty cool. You can go back.
Never heard of it.
Or that one movie, I don't think it really relates to what we're talking about, but that movie where they have like all the time on their wrist and they pay
Oh
with
yeah, that's
everything and
on-
in
in time or on time.
Oh,
Instead
what
of,
movie
like,
was
Justin
that? I
It's
Timberlake.
called
remember
In
that
Time
movie.
with
Yeah,
Justin
yeah, instead of-
Timberlake and
Yeah. Oh, that
Oh,
movie.
His
good
mom's Olivia
times.
Munn. I'm
I've
like,
never even heard of it.
Oh, that's good.
No,
Yeah,
it's
well,
super
okay, so
old.
like what it is like they pay with everything in time. So like all the people that are super rich, they have like, you know, they have like 1,000,000 years on their arm, but the people that are like, you know, don't have a lot of currency, I
And
guess,
that's how
or
long
money,
they'll live?
They have like, yeah, that's how long they live, and when their time runs out, they die.
Megan,
So
you
it's
said
like,
In Time is super
crazy.
old.
I know it's 2011. I just
I'm
looked it
like,
up.
Jesus, super
It's
old.
not. It's not.
Such
I
a
thought
movie.
it was.
That makes me want to go watch
So
it.
that
right now.
movie is
Yeah,
creepy.
Let's
That
go watch
movie
it right
sounds.
now.
I'm
Right
sure
after
Zach
this.
owns it.
Yeah,
I
just
feel
looked it
bad
up.
now because like then you have to work to live.
Yeah, you have to work to
Yeah.
live, and like people are
Yeah,
just dropping
basically.
dead, like when they
Yeah,
don't get
they
their
drop
wages.
dead if they like missed a day of work.
And if you want to
Oh
get a cup
my
of coffee,
God.
you're spending your life to get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, like
That's
coffee
so
will be like
dark.
coffee will be like 20 minutes of your time.
Wait,
or
does that mean
whatever.
people like Donald Trump live a very long time?
No,
Like,
Yes.
no, but it's
yeah,
got
Yeah.
They'll live for like millions of years.
but it's got a real life meaning behind it.
Oh, Zach, we
Basically,
can have a movie night watching it whenever we
Yeah,
all move to Texas.
exactly.
oh
But
yeah,
the real
okay, I
life
won't watch it.
meaning,
We'll do that,
guys,
sure.
the deep meaning is it's like real life. When you go to work
YOLO.
and you spend 8 hours there to make $80 or whatever, and then you buy a video game for 60, you just spent a whole bunch of your life to get that one video game. Like you're
Oh, that-
wasting
Yeah.
your time. Yeah, like
True.
so.
Good point.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
they're-
all
wasting
our
my
jobs
time.
are video games.
yeah, they're
so
trying
I
to show how
mean-
precious your life is. So like every little bit you work and you start spending the money you worked for, you're spending away your life because you spent time to make that money, and then you're spending it. So
That's such a good concept. Like how the way
Yeah.
they thought it, that's so good. Oh my god.
That's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
Okay, I'm not
Anyways,
gonna watch
guys-
it though. I'll save it for Texas.
this is where
One
we're gonna
more?
end it, though. No, this is where we're
Okay,
gonna end it.
that's
That's
Yeah.
the conundrum, and we're gonna end it, guys. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to show it some love. Show that like button the most love
good ears.
down below. If you made it to the very end, comment down below the secret hashtag you see up on the screen right now. Don't forget to send your fan art in to our Twitter. All the links are down below in the description. Check out all the Proper Idiots. Their links are also down below. But you guys, you ready to sign off? You ready to say goodbye?
Let's do it.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Until next time, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.